God, listen to the guy just fucking hammer away at this song. What is this even from? I'm legitimately curious what the opening song was from. Does it actually tell me? Early Mystic March. Nope, I have no idea. That's okay. We're going into the vaunted workshop today, finally. This place that's been talked up since the beginning of the game. We're finally there. So let's see what's so fucking impressive about this fucking place. Everything on this floor should be dead, or for some, dead again. Hard work just clearing out the wandering fodder on each floor. I can scarcely imagine how it would be if Lindros hadn't disabled the wards. I can. We'd all be dead. Keep up the good work, Mr. Humble. Any luck in finding whatever you need for Karina? Hi. Oh, this. Yeah, yeah, this. I don't know. I don't know what's coming. It would be less of a headache if we had an exact answer. In our travels, Tower and I found a good deal of scrambled text and speculation, but nothing concrete. You're gonna love it. You're about to love this. Ah! Just go Super Saiyan 3. We have a long list of possibilities that we must now narrow down. It would make it easier if there was a box labeled the cure, though. We did not come all this way for nothing. Have the crew take a well-deserved rest. I think I just read Tower's line as Oriana. No, irony. It's so fucking cool. I'm surprised they managed to program this in. Now I'm excited. Like, you're excited. I'm excited. Everybody's excited. Tower and I will explore some more. Tower and I will explore some more. Go ahead, then. I don't imagine much can stand up to you two. We have no time to waste. Let's go, Tower. Don't do anything stupid in the meantime. Thanks for letting them split. Figuring out the device here will have been a pain with that fossil looking over my shoulder. Hope this doesn't fall under something stupid. What is it? In the inscription, it should be a vat in which these friendly creatures spawn from. It's not active, is it? I would have liked to have been informed of this beforehand. Of course not. These inscriptions contain detailed methods of controlling them. We can finally prove these things are biological golems and put to rest some of the ridiculous notions that their divine will or some curse. I hope your grasp on the language is perfect. Last thing we need is for it to start spewing out angry skeletons. It was the only thing I studied in Okal. I will be just fine. If you're so sure, my lance is ready just in case. All right, Lindros, this is it. Don't mess it up now. You're too smart for that. I'm sorry? You get to make your own unit? What? That's awesome! That sounds awesome! Okay, how many choices are there into crafting it? Is it everything, or like are there others after this to like kind of modify it, or is it just this choice here? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to go for the white just to have a respawning monster every chapter that I don't have to add to the death counter if it dies. I like that is incredibly tempting for an Ironman. Yeah, I'm taking a white. Choice of headwear? Well, the old Empire had some odd priorities. Propeller hat gives a +2 move. +6 defense against 1 range. Yeah, this is really cool. Crit machine. Hey, Artie. No worries, man. I hope you have a great day at work. Yeah, we're apparently able to craft our own unit in this chapter. I'm really excited for this. Now is more like its specialization. +2 moves starting on terrain. +30 avoid when initiating. 50 damage. Plus 100 crit on first turn. Deal 40% when it's all on its own. Fodder foes get minus 100 crit and minus 20 void within 3 range. I mean, I gotta go with the minus crit, right? That means anything within 3 squares of him can't crit. I mean, that's what this is saying, isn't it? Yeah, that's too good. That's too good not to get. Curse my notes went down with the ship. Think. What does this mean again? Jeez. You know what? Oh, I'm a genius. Look at these buttons flashing. Why is, oh, damn it. Oh. Embarrassing, but harmless. Now for the most important choice of all. Now, what do we name it? I am amazed this was able to be... a thing in this game. Like, that is insane. The fact that they were able to get it. We name it Mike 2. No, I want like a name that like I want a name that I can yell that would be really funny. My mogul was named Eileen. Oh, because moguls are the floating eyeballs, right? Wonder how many people pick like papyrus and sands for skeletons. I'll bet you it was like all of them. Because he's bones. Be careful. Is it working properly? Done in one try. Couldn't be anyone but me. Keep it away from me. It's giving me the creeps. Keep it from tower as well. No need for fear. I'm a professional. Everything's under control. Really seems to follow your directions without verbal cues. Well, it's a tad complicated. I rely on the... Don't bother explaining it to me. As long as it doesn't stab me in the middle of the night, I'm happy. Calcium has joined the party. Lindros. Congratulations on the new pet and all, but does everyone else hear that? Must be some stragglers. I'm very confident I've ensured nothing serious wakes up. Kara and Oriana have got it then. I've hunted some fearsome game, and my experience tells me these sounds are not just some stragglers. Sorry, Lind, I'm with Mince on this one. It's getting louder. There's no way. Everyone get in position. Something is coming. What the fuck? That is a dragon. Lindy, run! Have your knees turned to stone. Flee before it snaps out of it. Why is there a skeleton following us? How long will that thing be stunned for? Not long at all. Ridiculous that the totem exploded after one concentrated blast. We fought something like this before. Took down half the sect on the Crescent to take it down. We ain't beating it in a fair fight. Too close. Tower, you're a lifesaver. The floor was clear, wasn't it? Looks like your ward breaking wasn't as good as you thought, since we tripped something that woke this up. No need for that. The fact that we've gone this long without something dangerous being unleashed is a miracle in itself. I'm aware. I suspect coming up with a plan of action and fast. The door won't hold and there is no more totem to burn. Lindros, got anything else from that information bank of yours? I'm not a miracle worker. Our only choice is to go deeper then. Pray the workshop has something else. What, we're going to go down and just hope for the best? I mean, to be fair, Tower, our plan, our options before us are go farther in and hope we can find a plan, or go back the way we came, past the dragon, and if we get past the dragon, we end up outside where all the enemy soldiers waiting to kill us are. Because let's not forget, while we know as players that they got attacked by a bunch of dragons and monsters outside, this group does not know the extent of how bad that is. So for all they know, that army is waiting for them. Hey, Potato, can we talk about how skeletons are made of dead people? The ancients just went, make skeletons shaped. We love Halloween. If you have a better idea, I'd like to hear it. Better to face enemies we can kill than an enemy we can't. The room below us looks more guarded than the rest. If there's something, it's there. I see it. Looks to be blocked by some barriers. Those aren't natural barriers. They require spellcasters to maintain. Likely in this room. Kill the liches. They are bitches. Got it. So we kill the spellcasters holding the barriers, open the room, and hopefully profit. We're betting on a magical solution saving the day. Even if it doesn't, we're putting more distance between ourselves and big teeth. I suppose desperate situations call for some awful plans. Is anyone going to explain why we have a skeleton? All right, I gotta check out. Oh, look at him! He's so happy. A puppet of Lindros's creation, poorly made, but it's the intent that counts. All right, so let's take a look. So he has Undying because he's a white, or Revive if killed at the start of each chapter. In other words, I don't have to add him to the death counter if he dies. Crit boost, 30 crit rate, and he also severely dampens their ability to crit him back. Also, growth rates? Okay, so all right. So the stats are okay. The growth rates could be desired, but you know what? 25 luck? That's gonna be great. What's your sword rank? Starts with C, it's not bad. Not strong enough to use the iron blade without difficulty, but we can make our peace with that. Who do we want to bring? Basically, he's our Ahmed. He's a slower, shittier version of Ahmed. And that's not a bad thing, because Ahmed is actually remarkably useful. It's just, you can use Ahmed to trip traps repeatedly in the same chapter. I can do it once. Or I can, like, sacrifice play him once per chapter. Not a bad thing, just pointing out that there is a difference. Xavier, is there anything that I need to know about this chapter specifically? Milan and Yosef have to talk this chapter. It doesn't give you anything. I thought I'd mention it. Okay. I think I've got enough healers. Check the map. All right, there's a mimic over there. Oh, there's the mana cubes I need. I need that for the item that I'm trying to craft. I found the Hornet weapon. Blue fire. Ah, right here. Weird that these two are not actually floor tiles, but these two are wall tiles. Yeah, no, like literally that's just Hornet's weapon, or Hornet's skill manifested into a weapon. What the? Bro! Oh, that's cool. No wonder the game hasn't given me any thieves. I believe you need a flyer. Okay, well, I've got Raylan, so. There's the book. It's learned new tricks in the meantime. It's the Fire Emblem, the name of the game. Why do I have a feeling something bad's gonna be in here? All right, so we need to make sure that the broken sword is on Raylan, just in case. Wow, the Zombato is very, very light. I'm glad that people are vibing with the name Calcium. I just kind of thought of that myself while I was looking at it. I'm like, what do I name this guy? Like, now I feel like, yay, I did good. Oh, I should probably give that bow. So we need to keep rare ores, the mana cubes, the coffee when we find it, and then there was one other item, wasn't there? Is it a magic bow, though? Yeah? Oh. Hey, Mince. Trade ya? Uncut gems. By the way, I'm more bringing this character for the dialogue and to show it off more than actually wanting to use them. I may be in a better mental state than I was yesterday just due to actually not sleeping half the day. But that does not in any way, shape, or form means I want to fucking try to understand how this character works. It's more just, they're here and there's dialogue and I want to hear it because I really like the lore of this game so far. Calcium won't be targeted by its fellow monsters because I'm that good. Can't say the same for the boss monsters though, they're too smart for that. Really? Okay, targeted does not mean the same as not being hit by. This music sounds familiar, but I can't place where it's from. I'm gonna say Romancing Saga, because a lot of the really good JRPG tunes are Romancing Saga. You're playing Fire... No. Just wrapping my head around this particular character is a bit much. Only fragments of memory, but this surely is the place I was created. Clearly the secret of why I was unique is found here. Just a freak accident? That can't be at all. Surely I was created for something greater. There must be some evidence. How cruel it is that your experiments only bore fruit long after you were gone. Its success means nothing to Ash and Bone. Oh, okay, now... Game? Now I want to know even more. Tell me, like, what's going on? They didn't even have a dialogue, but, like, now there's more lore about my boy Yosef. I did it again, didn't I? I totally did. God damn it, why do I keep doing that to myself? Do the liches move? No, they don't. I keep doing that to myself. I don't know why. I prefer not to have her take 2 hits if possible. It's Romancing Saga 3. Nice! Gee! Like I said, when I can't place it, if it's a really good JRPG sounding tune, I just immediately assume it's Romancing Saga because that series, has a lot of fantastic tracks. I get the feeling that if I were to do that, I would lose my chicken. Then again... that is an idea. Hey, Sen, are you getting Chickson? I don't mean, what do you mean? Was that supposed to be chicken and it was a typo, or is there a character named Chickson? Chickson is the living sword. Oh, I didn't know that. I assume, because I have the broken sword, so I assume that's what we're talking about. That would be 36. Oh, you know what I probably should have done and need to start doing? Oh, no, I did. Okay. I was like, I need to put the blind tag in my streams, but I actually did do that. Be into carrying the broken sword item and bring it to the fire pit. In the southeast, you get a moderate... You're talking about this, right? This right here? This is the blue fire specifically they're talking about? Okay. That's what Xavier was saying, yeah. Xavier was basically just giving me some heads up on, like, how to get certain monsters and or how to get certain units and stuff like that, which I'm very grateful for. Okay, so here's the question. How bad is this if I put him here? Because he's going to have to deal with a sword and an eyeball guy. So, if I do that, that's 19 damage plus 20. So that would be 39 damage. Anything else? Because he can take both of those hits. It's very important to me that that's all we take. Oh, it's a short bow. Which means even if I wanted to, I couldn't do that. Well, that's annoying. Oh, that's right. When I attack, I deal both. Assassinate. Thanks, I was actually gonna retreat. Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. We should probably stop discussing things that haven't happened yet, just in case. Let's keep the spoiler talk to a minimum there. I want to enjoy this as it comes up. I'm very much enjoying this. I don't want to lose interest in it. All right, what can you hit? Just that? Okay, we're good. I'm fine with that. Karina can take one hit from magic if need be. We get me, fuckers. Wait. I know this. Why do I know this? It's not tactics. I don't think it's Vandal Hearts. What the fuck is this song? It sounds so familiar. Oh, he coming through the fucking door. Thought I'd have more time than that. All right, how scary are you? Incredibly scary. That one-shots anything I have. And I can't even scratch. Wait, can I scratch it with the big axe? Nope. I literally cannot scratch it. And it has, thankfully, only has one move. So as long as I stay out of its range, which admittedly, its range is pretty scary. But as long as I can stay out of its range, we'll be okay. Xavier, what's the enemy phase music from? I know it from something, but I can't place it. Shit, that's gonna bug the hell out of me. That's why it's fucking, yeah, okay. That's where it's from. It's from fucking Seeking Densetsu 3. That's why it fucking sounds so familiar. If I can kill this, I don't have to worry about this for one turn. And that. All right, so you're gonna have to move Karina. You can go there. Actually, there is a way for me to bring the dragon down if I don't mind taking a really long time to do it. I just need someone who can do literally 1 damage to it, and I can do the rest. But it will take a very long time, and it is extremely risky. So it's not going to be worth it to do, but it's more just pointing out that I think it's doable. I could one-shot it, but I want to give that experience to somebody else. Oh, I have to summon the log, that's right. Fuck, I keep forgetting to do that. Yeet! Just chuck a potion across the map at him. You know, we've got a lot of magic power on this side. We don't have enough physical bulk on this side, though. Thanks. You know what you really need is you need a fucking, what you call it? Fuck, my brain is like right now. He needs an axe breaker or a sword breaker. Sword breaker. He needs anti-sword. That's gonna make getting a kill with her a little bit harder. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I'm actually just too far to hit it. Interesting, interesting. Well, that's not the end of the world, but it's definitely doable to kill this thing. Just in case. I gotta save my chicken. I was thinking that, but I'm covering my asses just in case that doesn't work. What's this? There's some unfinished works in this forge. I'm sure the dead won't mind if we can put them to some actual use. I don't care about that. There we go. I am surprised that worked. Thankfully, my internal processing went mostly undamaged despite the attempt on my existence. An individual tower has been added to the database under the classification Savage. His eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. He was just confused. Ah, how pathetic fleshy processing is. Only at the request of my chosen will I overlook this unhinged assault. So who are you and what exactly is this chosen business? My introductory protocols were rudely interrupted by that Savage. I am chosen developmental assistance. Model 45, but that is a stupid name, so I'd much rather you call me Chickson. You, dear chosen, have been marked by the gods as one fated for greatness. It is my duty to assist and guide such chosen towards their destined path. Appreciate the confidence, but there's a minor issue I need to bring up. I am certain it is nothing I cannot solve. I can't swing a sword to save my life. I'm more comfortable with a lengthy stick. Really? Perhaps one of my sword-inclined comrades may benefit more from your expertise. I see how it is. You think I'm the kind of sword willing to latch onto anyone, huh? I didn't mean it that way. Fine, then I'll show you what I can do, and you'll become begging for my help. Hey, what? It it's still helping us out, so it could be a worse outcome, right? I like that. That's a nice touch. And let's just do some math. You hit me for 13. Plus 7, that bit's 20 damage. And there's this, which honestly hurt. Yeah, you know what? It's becoming... Wait. Oh no, they don't move. Okay, we're okay. It's becoming too much damage. We're gonna just do it this way. Alright, let's take a look at this sword. So, he has three attacks. Thunderclap, which is a one-range Might 17 that hits res, but it also gives him minus 4 defense and res. I like Boom, hits res. Then there's the Iron Wave, which is a 2-range. It gives him defensive stats, and so it looks like this is the enemy phase ability. Don't bother waving back, haha. And then the Whirlwind. It gives him Canto Plus. A flyby stabbing. Non-authorized access to unit database detected. Initial response, screw off. Weapon who doesn't need no wielder messing around in his business. Devour. On a kill, gain 1 turn of plus 5 defense and res and 1 move for the entire chapter, up to 10 move. Wow! So that's a thing. And does that give me an extra turn or no? No, it just gives me stats. Stats and move. Which is not a bad thing, but more just like worth noting. Gotta balance this out really carefully. If you check his class, he also qualifies as a flyer. Watch out for bows. Okay. I just need to bring it down to that much. That's fucking terrifying. Hey. There we go. Smash. Bash. There's the mana cubes we needed. Your weakness is just getting it close, right? Yeah. But then it's overlapped by that. Got one more rock left, so we could make this work. But I would like to kill that if possible. Base do I need to clear? No, I need the one that gives me Canto Plus. Perfect. Hey, don't attack my wood like that. I like how she's fucking weakened and still whooping ass. Did bro just berserk my stick? Oh, fuck. It just got an extra point of move, didn't it? That's not my imagination. It is definitely getting faster. Let's not find out if it has an upper limit to its speed. Fuck. Oh no, you weakened it. Okay, that's different. Is it even possible for me to get in there close enough to fuck it up? Not especially. Can do that. Okay. I think we have a plan. We'll use the log to weaken. The Pine Film will not because it's too weak. This is such a bottom of the barrel thing to haunt. I mean, armor's not bad. Locked away in an underground ruin? Really? Wait, what? Is there a fucking recruitable unit in the armor? Is that what it's fucking telling me? The July 5 return. Guess even the armor was better than that. Nope. You didn't check who he is. No, I didn't. I thought it was just a dude. What was it? Because I missed that. And now I feel stupid. It's a ghost haunting the armor. Oh, okay. Well, seriously, what was it, though? Someone died here and the ghost went, score! Is that all it says if you click on it? Trying to be, like, careful because I'm a little bit worried about what these things might do to me. So far, it's just... I mean, that one's piercing, but I got 37 HP, so it's not killing me. What? Can I not crit you? It feels weird that, like, the crit was not working there. Is that all the barriers, or am I missing? No, I'm missing this one. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter what its fucking defense is. If the thing's got piercing, it really, really, really doesn't matter. Playing Binding Blade right now. Shanna just got a double crit. Shanna! I'm gonna make the executive decision to not open this door this turn. I'm gonna open it next turn. Because I think it actually might be better for me to go in there with everybody in position as opposed to just like half my army. When do I want to get the next chicken? I know there's multiple chickens because I made the thumbnail. One Punch Shauna and Lou. I remember that. That was a good meme. My stick! Honestly, that's not that big of a deal. Hell, she can even attack from back there. My stick is poisoned. You should probably get that checked out. Kill this? Yes. Everyone else is kind of just in a position already to be good enough for this turn. Plus, if she does miss the 88, at the very least, I haven't screwed myself. How to make a bard with as an assassin? Maximum charisma, poison his stick. Brewing. The dragon's move? No. So I've just got to be wary of that. Oh, hey, look, a Rondell dagger. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Maybe moving this way would help out with that a bit. Before we overcommit. It's possible, but I can't get her back. I can't get her back if I do that. And she would be in range of an archer, a swordsman, a gargoyle, and a dog. It would be better for me to not engage too heavily on that just yet. Interesting animation. I do like how the fire weapons do super effective against damage against the books. You think it's the bows because they're flying? Possible. I mean, they don't attack. Or they don't move, sorry, but I don't trust that. I don't want to kill them. Go, we got the time. This. DS rank animatome. Okay, so now we've got to figure out how we want to do this. You're all out of harms. Oh, you can't shove. Interesting. There's no point in me luring them in, because the Rondell dagger doesn't allow for counters anyway. You guys kind of stack. That's 18 and 10. Calcium, get down here already, man. Yeah, get rid of some of them now so that I can charge down there and take out the remainder, rather than having to kind of pick and choose which ones of these I'm going to have to deal with. Oh no, my stick! Oh, there it is again. Now it's got 3. At least I assume it's 3. Yep, up to 3. Torment 100% one-shots it. It's very, very close. It's exact, but it does do the job. Sharpens all senses, even taste. Plus 50 hit and crit for 1 turn. Cool. Thankfully, those don't suddenly start moving now that we've done this. Bonk. Hey, got it. Not bad. I'm not gonna complain about a killer lance being free. It was more just like, eh. Was there another chest in this room besides that? I don't think so. No, it looks like that was it. You know, it's occurring to me that maybe I should give Plucker's defense to my fucking archer. It's kind of starting to feel like that would be the play. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Vet uses defensive stats anyway, so that might be the ideal way to take this. Exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to be one range off. Teehee. I think I might do that. I think I might take the Pluckers thing and give it to Vet. Because, like, Yosef is getting to the point where Yosef can take a couple of hits. And the boulder already gives him a good ability to move across the map really fast. Whereas 3 or 4... Oh. You good? Like, everything just turned off and turned back on again. One sec. My controller was one of those things. I just gotta do the usual thing where I do this. What I was saying was, like, 3 or 4 times now, just in this one mission, I've noticed that Yvette has been one tile off of where I need them to be. I rest my case. Oh, does Tower and the Sword, do they have a... Oh, nice. Do they have a dialogue? So Tower's capped. Tower's capped awfully quick, too. That makes me wonder if, like, there's even going to be a way for me to, like, keep... Like, if we're gonna get to keep Tower. Kind of feels like Tower's being set up as a character, both plot and stat-wise, as we're not keeping them long-term. You know what I mean? That's 46, if I'm not mistaken. Hey. He's definitely a Jagan, but not all Jagans are guaranteed to, like, die as part of the plot. I'm talking more like, it's kind of giving me the vibe that, because we already have them at S rank in both their pieces of equipment, right? Their plot line is they're basically full of remorse for having lost so many people here before. We're in the place where they lost those people, no less. I don't know, it just really feels like narrative-wise, there might be, like, not a lot of time left for Tower. So we shall see. I'd actually be kind of sad about that because, like, Tower's kind of growing on me as a unit. The best. Oh, I need to hit all the switches under here. That's what's going on. So you're going like, man, why haven't I not opened this door yet? That would be why. Because it's not about killing the liches. Well, it is. You have to kill them to hit the switches. Oh, you know what? That would have been really cool if they had named the objective Kill Liches, Get Switches. You know what? Missed opportunity. But they definitely should have named the objective Kill Liches, Get Switches. Alright, tell you what, I am going to wait one turn before I hit these switches because I don't know what's waiting for me behind that fucking door. And truth be told, I don't want to find out when all of my units have already moved. What the fuck? Is that what I think it is? Mom, you seeing this? It's beautiful. We don't have time for this. Can you help us or not? Oh, all right, going. Doesn't seem like there's any additional security. All good here, Lindy. Might take a while to figure it out. Boy, we've got something. What is it? If I pull this lever here, move that massive cannon mounted on the front, all it's left is to find the button. The size of that barrel, I've got high expectations. Pretty sure this is it. Massive red button, has a skull symbol for extra emphasis. You sure? What if it, I don't know, blows up the airship? It is an airship! What kind of maniac puts something like that in their controllers? I'll take me chances. Am I gonna shoot the thing? Did I get it? You sure did. It's gonna be a lot easier to kill with a massive hole in it. Unfortunately, there's also a massive hole in the cannon. Cannons usually need those to fire something out of. Okay, comedy incarnate, we're just not getting any more use out of it. The basic cannon left down here for so long even works on demand. Maybe we were blessed by the gods. Let's not tempt fate. All right, Seahawks, the Titus turn, let's finish it off. Wait, what? Oh. Well, that's considerably easier to kill. Although weird that it doesn't actually have any fucking, like HP damage. A whole airship. More stylish way of travel than its lesser cousins, the waterlogged boats. Do I get to move it? No, I don't get to move it. All right, well, let's kill the dragon. I think I saved a big old rock for this. I'm a little bummed out the tower doesn't have dialogue with the sword, but I'm assuming they felt that was so important that it would come in the actual, like, end of the chapter dialogue. Oh, fuck, it went the wrong way. It went to the left instead of up. I was kind of hoping to ambush it, but... Allow myself to introduce myself. There. All right, you've got nowhere to go but towards us. Get down here. You motherfucker! Getting real tired of your shit. Might be able to kill him this turn. Yeet! Quite armored. No, I gotta wait for it to get a bit closer. This isn't gonna work otherwise. It's just, sadly, at this juncture, it just has a little bit too much health for my taste. Plus, I think the way to go on this is magic, and all of my mages are way too far away. Come to me. Oh my god. You are driving me crazy. By the way, my way of fighting it before the cannon was just use the chicken to bring it down to 1 HP and then just murder it. That was like my initial plan. Bye, Tsar. Sounds good, man. Thank you for the lurk. I'm so glad that I'm not dealing with dragon zombies that fucking always ignore defense and basically one-shot your crew. Christ, that didn't get annoying at all. What a beautiful creature. I'm not sure beautiful would be the word I would use. Does tell me you're gonna try cooking this too. What do you think I am? Someone who eats anything that used to move? You haven't convinced me otherwise. I'm sure it tastes as awful as what we ate at the Urine's Tavern. I don't think it was that bad. The porridge was pretty filling. From now on, I won't trust a single compliment from you about my cooking. I hardly believe we could face another of these things and live, considering how much it took to bring down the last one. What I'd like to say was tactics and skill that won us today. It all came down to being lucky enough to find something that would hurt it. Beautiful, isn't it? This is the fate of the bloodline blessed by the gods. Thank Ellis you didn't hear our conversation from earlier. Dodge narrow there, Mince. And to think, those of the bloodline used to be revered as the demigods. It wasn't always like this. The blessed used to be able to transform freely and take the shape of a majestic and mighty being. It's only after the demise of their divine patron they became twisted mockery of what they once were. The followers of Elise demanded little sympathy of those who aided the deity's oppression, but no one deserves to be afflicted with such a curse from birth. Tower's a good man, but the rest of them can rot. I will not forget their attacks on my family. Maybe this unfortunate fellow used to be some kind of great hero, or even a king. Wonder if they were trapped in their body, simply unconscious. I don't dare consider. Maybe they could make one last contribution to humanity. Do you think this corpse would be of any use? I discounted such an idea since I didn't believe we could possibly kill him, but yes, this opens up a whole avenue of remedies. If you need someone to help cut something up, I'm your man. Don't we have a troubadour that is really, really big into dissecting things? Like, I'm pretty sure that's their whole thing. I'm glad for your help. I doubt you want to stay for this, Captain. It won't be pretty. Then I'll gladly make myself scarce and check on the others. Ariana, Captain, there be trouble. We need you now. Oh, as you even managed to shove me with all this armor. Sorry, Mince, this be an emergency. Is there another powerful group of monsters heading our way? Worse. Oh, yeah, they're gonna yell about the sword and the airship, aren't they? Worse. Karen and Lindros look like they're gonna throw down. I can't stop them. I figured this was gonna happen sooner or later. Tell me where they are. We have a far more important matter to deal with. It's nothing the good old captain can't sort out. If you're sure, that'd be appreciated. Then let's go. Can't take this from me, Tower. Years of my work built up to this. I take no delight in this, but the knowledge on how to create these monsters must not be returned to the surface. Why do you cling? Oh yeah, it's right. Oh, that's probably what their problem is. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Why do you cling so tightly to the sect's tenets? You're no longer a part of them. My mistakes are irrelevant to my belief in their veracity. Yet despite all your alleged faith, you two used an artifact for your own personal desires. Is it not your duty to dispose of them? I freely admit my hypocrisy, but if even I, one who served the sect for decades, would be open to such temptation, where does that put everyone else? The knowledge you carry is far deadlier than any artifact, as the tools of warlords and tyrants, not something that is used up. Should we ban fire because it can harm? Abolish mining to prevent weapons of war? We cannot decide how knowledge is used. We shouldn't be held accountable for it. Perhaps the world was a gentler place at its most simple, without fire, without iron. But let's look into the present. The coastal warlords, and the nobles of the mainland. These are the people who have the wealth to benefit from the creation of monsters. I recognize that they would be used as instruments of war, but wars don't last. What does last is advancement. People will recognize the utility of their labor, for agriculture, for limitless purpose. It's not that simple. By allowing rulers to unleash soulless automatons rather than living beings as their enforcers, they may open the world to dynasties of tyrants who can no longer be challenged by their people, gods by other means. Thank Alice they haven't come to blows yet. It's only out of respect for you, Tower. I wouldn't have held back for anyone else. You know the situation, Captain. Pomelo here filled me in on the way. You argue over Lindros' notes regarding how the workshop creates the Crescent's monsters, yes? I've destroyed the original inscriptions. These notes may be all that remain. Even if you do destroy them, I can seek out more ruins. Perhaps you may find them. Perhaps they've all been lost to time. Perhaps you won't survive to make another discovery. But none of that matters to the present. Captain, you were in the royal court for years. You surely understand such knowledge getting out would only cause destruction. The sect presents an unreasonable stance on any knowledge from the old world. You remember how they fought to kill a young girl? Why follow their beliefs? Lindros makes an unfair representation of the sect. These people were fanatics, not the core of what the sect represents. Enough, I've decided. Yeah, you're the same. Obstacles to my research, to my success. Lindros, wait. You're not worthy to be called me Captain. Captain, this isn't over. Wait, what? Wait, I'm sorry, did I make a decision without making a decision? What happened? Did she just run over and destroy the notes? Is that what happened? Like, is that the context? I actually thought the game was gonna make me choose. And like, depending on what I chose, one of them would become an enemy. But no. He has the notes. She shredded the notes. I see. What you did was the right thing, but I did not wish for it to end like this. It's my fault that you've alienated 2 of the crew, and at such a trying time. How else could it have been resolved? There were only 2 outcomes. Would you have backed down? No, I would have cut them down if it came to it, but it did not come to it, thankfully. If I had sided with them, you should go after them. We can't be having divides when we're in such danger. They surely recognize that. You need to compensate them to come to an agreement. I will do all I can to help. I'll do my best. What do you want? Just a fireball to the face, because that's all I can give you. I have a peace offering to make. I have no need for whatever comes out of your hands. Get out of my sight. Lindy, you might want to listen to her. And how about this? Are those? A good bit of sleight of hand. Sadly, the Seahawks inventory and wages accounts have been shredded and burned. These are my notes. They're all here. Oh! You lied! You burned your own papers to protect Lindros' notes so that the fight would stop. Huh. That's clever. My notes, they're all here. I think I'm having emotional whiplash. Do you think I would have sided with him? Us youngsters have to stick together. Captain, thank you. It saves me so much trouble. Oh, you have no idea. Sorry for putting you through that, Lindy. The captain came up with the plan as we ran here and we couldn't tell you. In retrospect, you did react conveniently slowly. It could have gone so badly, but I rested as Pomelo assured me that you were a wimp. That was barely a struggle. It gave me all the space I needed to make the switch. First time I'm supposed to be grateful for my physical ineptitude? We need to keep up the pretense of hostility a bit longer if we don't want Tower to suspect nothing. All right, if you want us to remain in the crew, I demand double the weekly wage and a flat amount on the spot. Conveniently, the wages account was accidentally lost in battle. Dear adventurer, it has come to my attention that you have come afoul of a certain miscreant named Ellery and her lackeys. I wish to offer you the greatest sympathy for this encounter, for I know well of her savagery and wickedness. I am writing to many such as yourself so we can band together and end this blight upon the world. Of course, I am not coming to you empty-handed. Attached to this letter is a small amount of compensation. I shall offer much greater reward if you were to join us in this noble quest. Signed, Maurice. Oh, fuck my life. Well, I see two people that I've already beaten up before. I thought the girl on the left was dead. So, we're among friends here, aren't we? Lighten up a little. What's gotten everyone here? I already know the answer. They all got one of those letters. Their wickedness knows no bounds. The Seahawks harbor a creature that must be destroyed under Ellis's edicts. It's my duty to Ellis and the Crescent, as well as avenging my fellow disciples. I know too well what you refer to. That was what caused the destruction of my old crew and why I was nearly killed. You fought alongside the sect in the battle near the river skirmish? Yes, it was part of the mythic mercs. I was left for dead, but I lived. Let me show you even more than common purpose than I thought. Now what about our blindfolded friend? Vengeance. That was descriptive. We get one of those types every once in a while. You brought this up, yet you've disclosed nothing. I was getting to it. I'm from the Albatross Point, you see. Oh, you're one of those Albatross pirates? I refuse to work with such scum. Don't jump to conclusions. More than just the pirates live in Albatross Point. I'm just a humble bread maker. Oh, my apologies, I shouldn't have assumed. I'm certain you have the look of an average baker. While the Seahawks have passed there, they murdered my dear old dad and my poor son in one fell swoop. Is this, Dirk's dad? Is that who that is on the far right? Because the only people I could think of that would fit that description were Dirk and the grandpa that I beat up. Dirk and the yep, wow. Okay, so the only person I'm not 100% sure on where they stand on this is the robed guy here, but I'm assuming he was just part of the sect. Of course, the Seahawks would engage in such depravity. Ellis will treat your family well. You don't sound all upset about that. I was tired of my old man begging me for coins, and Dirk was my least favorite son. But I got a reputation to uphold that needs to be signed in blood. Glad everyone is getting along. Sorry for being late. I had an unscheduled meeting. It's part of the sect from the chapter we're doing. Okay. We came a long way for this. It better be worth our time. Of course. My compensation is far more than gold. I'm sure you'll all recognize this. Some kind of fancy emblem? Doesn't seem worth much. Not an adventuring company insignia I'm familiar with. You fools. That's the seal of the royal family. Huh? Saying he's some kind of prince? Thank goodness one person here wasn't a complete bumpkin. No, it means I'm working on behalf of the royal family. It means there's a lot I could do for you beyond mere coin. Can you get me a transfer away from this backwater place to a church in the capital? My pull with the sect is limited, but I'm certain that is within my powers. So much for upholding the sect's tenets. I have no such ambitions. I deal in hard gold, at least 20,000. Negotiating the blood money of his father and son, how callous. I don't pretend to have higher ideals, if you aren't here for the gold. I need no reward, only the promise of the Seahawks' destruction. Now is not the time for conflict. Your rewards are negotiable, but don't forget, this is on the condition that Ellery is removed. Now here's my plan. Off into the sunset. How do we get the airship out of the ground? That's my question. Chief Orin, the green tide is growing worse by the day. The main force of the Saltsworn is nowhere to be seen, too busy chasing shadows. The sect has deployed its military arm and have some adventuring bands come together, but the numbers are few. The Ilumzar's merchant guilds would rather hang themselves and sacrifice anything for the Crescent's safety. You do not need me to explain how Arinde would be threatened if Anon is to fall. Arinde's forces are needed, lest we lose the entire western coast to the tide. Yaga. So I need to find... The only item I'm missing are energy crystals and coffee, right? To get the item I'm looking for. I read about airships from centuries past, but to be flying in one? This is the dream. Look at all those monsters down there we don't have to fight. We're also a very obvious target. We'd probably be visible to half the coast. Don't ruin the jolly atmosphere of celebrating our victory. Many warriors are felt on a joyous occasion, while they are at least cautious. I knew you were going to say something like that. Oh, Oriana, is Trini feeling any better? That's the only thing that truly matters from this expedition. Valen should be at peace. Well, ballistas, cannons, wyvern riders, Pegasus knights, gargoyles, those eyeball creatures, probably magic attacks. There's a lot of things that can still hit us. That'd be wonderful to hear. We prevailed against all odds. A hell of a good feeling. I haven't slept this well in months. So where are we actually headed? You would know if you didn't sleep through the meeting. We're headed to Tuskar's Pass to resupply at the closest town, as the closest town is Anon. And I don't need to explain why we're not landing there. We have a bit of a time to admire the scenery. It might be fitting to name this thing. It's an ill omen to sail on an unnamed ship. I've got nothing. I'm terrible with names. If I may suggest, how about the Sea Lion? There's a band already named that. Adventurers take that seriously. Remember that battle fought over the Sea Wolf? That was the reason? What a waste of life. What about the Crimson Crusade? Sounds powerful and rolls off the tongue. What are we crusading for? Money? No one's gonna take us seriously with that name. I'm rejecting it. My proposed name would be the Unsinkable. A strong ship named Words Off Misfortune. That's begging for us to go down in the records for the most ironic ship name. We're not getting anywhere. I'm making an executive decision and calling it the Seahawk 2. Simple, preserves our current naming scheme. I don't want to say I dislike it, but... Come on, Captain, you can't be that creatively bankrupt. You certainly are terrible with names. Look, no one had any good suggestions. Statements coming through? Oh, again? Oh, it was Pinar. Oh, please give me good news this time. Captain, we're gonna have to make an emergency landing. The ship's core is starting to malfunction. We may need some time for maintenance. Good thing we basically arrived. Oh, you've got to be joking. Everyone look. Is that the salt storm in the distance? They followed us all this way? I did say we would be easy to track in the cloudless sky. I was really hoping the workshop would take them out, persistent bastards. Mel, are you sure you can't fly us over the river? Not unless you want to risk plunging into the river. We'll have to fight them. The workshop has thinned them out. This is a battle we can win. And I was having such a good day. Get the crew ready. The magic will probably dissipate before it reaches. How far are the flyers we can just shoot down? Well, we don't know how many airships we have. Like, that's the thing. We don't have a clue how many cannons or anything else we have to fight, because the main cannon that we shot the dragon with apparently blew up. Give us the girl and we will let everyone walk away. You must be really desperate now that you're just trying to bargain instead of killing us. We've won each battle despite your numbers. What makes you think you can win now? Arrogance will get you nowhere. Why all this for one girl? We can resolve this without more bloodshed. No more talk. No more talk. To dare to have designs on my daughter, I will rip you apart. Negotiations went about as expected. Saltsworn prepare... Here I am. Wait, what? Did I just lose my next best unit? Did I just seriously fucking lose Karina too? Also, we're playing the dramatic everything just got fucked music from Live Alive, so... First it was the sect, then it was you mercenary scum. I was powerless before, but now, let me show you why the sect so wished for my death. What is that? I'm not fighting that thing. I'm getting out of here. Damn it, everyone fall back. We have to regroup later. Oh, goodness. Karina. Mother, it's all right. It's me. I'm in full control. Please don't scare me like that again. I thought did the cure not work? It did what it was supposed to do. This is what I'm meant to be. Nothing can stop me now. I'll tear every inch of flesh from their bones. I will savor every bite. You didn't need to do that. We can keep you safe. I don't need your protection. I can handle them all on my own. You would have better luck protecting us. She obliterated those Saltsworn. Don't encourage her. Karina, wait. All right, everyone, this is it. Those scoundrels that called themselves Saltsworn have doggedly pursued us, frustrated us at every opportunity, and destroyed our ship, which I paid for. Now the tides have turned. Let us finish what they started. Teach them the bloody lesson of daring to tangle with the Seahawks. Not the worst battle speech I've heard. Pretty lackluster. Let her have her a moment. Oh, here they come. Is it the mercenaries? Yes, it is. Looks like we're the first to arrive. The others better not have abandoned ship. Blaine, are your forces ready? The moment of vengeance draws closer. Really reliable guy. What's this? They're fighting someone already? How convenient. What are the odds of that? We'll have to change tactics. Hey, a rogue. Our timing was spot on. They're already in combat. This is what you called me out of retirement for? Why is his hand up like that? I prefer to be the few against many, not the other way around. They may not look like many, but trust me, they are tenacious. Don't be fooled. Well, I did not need an excuse to flex my muscles. It's been quite a few years since I fought seriously. I was hoping they'd already finished so I could just clean up. Oh well, it should be a pretty easy battle regardless, the best kind. I'm gonna falter here, now that I see hope for Kielu. Saltwar and let the other forces weaken them first. We'll bide our time. I kind of remember you were the chief of one of the villages I helped, right? The guy who I helped like free the slaves for? Everyone should be evacuated. Where did all these people come from? Are all these people insane? The green tide's about to swallow this whole area. That's ominous. Nothing like a good fight to the death in the face of imminent death. Hey, those faces look familiar. Ain't that the crew of the path recently? The ones you gave my warp staffs to? How did you find out? It's kind of a secret project. You know, a secret. I check the inventory twice daily. I was going to wait until after the tide to give you an earful, but I'm moving it up early. Oh boy, I've got a lot to look forward to. That's not important right now. What's important is that we help them. What? I don't even know why they're fighting, and the tide is about to hit. They helped her in, so they're people worth helping in return. Man the ballista. Oh, and for the love of... at least we have a green unit. Well, damn. That's a lot of them. I know. That'd be a lot of them. A lot. Captain, what's our plan of attack? My favorite tactic. Cut and run. What a waste of a pre-battle speech. You can quip all you want once we're dead. Mello, what do we need to get the ship going again? The storehouses should be plenty. 3 would be all we need. We'd have to wait a bit to fix. So they're all guarded by boss characters, it looks like. Okay, everyone, listen up. There's been a minor change of plans. We'll escort the ship to be repaired. After which we'll all meet in the center of town and make a speedy escape. If you're late, I'm not waiting for you. Got it? Let's move. Wait, what? What the fuck do you mean you're not waiting? Okay, honestly, we're getting to the point now where I'm starting to run out of ideas for who I want to bring. Do I need to bring anybody specifically for this map? This is kind of what I'm vibing with right now. No, I want to bring Calcium, though. I don't know. There's too many interesting units. I don't have enough fucking room. You got any fun things for you to use? Not really. Really sad that the man splitter is not actually getting repaired. Wait, it just occurred to me. Karina's not here. Shit. I don't know, is there any chests on this map? I would suspect no, but like... Look at that fucking smug asshole. Look at him. Oh, cool. He can physic and attack in the same turn. Wait, what? How are you still alive? Some guy who wants revenge for something. Do you expect me to remember each person that we've killed? I'm not seeing any chests. Oop, booze. Drake Hart IV, founder of the Mystic Mercs, came out of retirement to hunt us down. We should probably be honored. Oh, I get the barrier lance this time. One of the few survivors of Tower's old crew, makes the best skiers this side of the Crescent. Oh, there's him. Man, we've really just brought everybody home to fucking roost, haven't we? More documents. Does anybody have the gems we need? Or the coffee? I'm not getting that impression. Nope. Any houses to check? There's a gate there. I don't know if that means we can visit that or not. Xavier, you got any advice? Any tips I need to know? I don't see any red-tipped houses, which makes me think it probably don't need anything. And we've also got whoa! The decaying form of majestic and once powerful and beautiful majestic creature. Oh, Shadow Flame does ignore defense. Also, she has 22 defense right now. Well, that's interesting. I really don't know if there's anyone I need to bring for this. Okay, I think there's a little bit too much magic up here. Like, too much flimsy over here, so we're gonna do that. I would prefer... Did Xavier take a nap? He might have. Warren is a temporary unit. Prepare the airship by waiting with it on the storehouses. Only 3 are needed to open the escape objective. Oh, I can actually move it. That's cool. Fucking epic music, though. Like, let's fucking jam, right? It really does. It really fucking does. That's fine. I planned for that. In case that didn't crit, I have my chicken who can pick up the kill. Probably my favorite hack. That's fair. That's valid. There's a lot to like here, so I'm not gonna try and say that's a bad call. I still think I like Bells of Byelen a little bit more just for its overall stuff, but this is very, very much impressing me. I'm having a lot of fun. I'd say if anything else, because the fatigue system doesn't exist in this game, I have no reason to really change out my roster as much as I should be. So I'm kind of just at a point where it's like, I don't really know. I have no equipment on this thing, huh? Oh, and it has 0 stats. Back from busy work around the house. Has anyone asked anything? Several times. People thought you went for a nap. I was asking what I needed to know about this map. If there was anyone I needed to bring, but all of those are superfluous questions at this point. Okay, so you could probably just delete something every turn, right? Like, that would be my best guess. Are you holding a longbow? No, you're holding an iron bow. I just felt like you had a lot more range. I actually don't even mind Ellery now. I think she's doing a fine job of being an interesting character. Ooh, a silver axe. I don't know how I feel about that. That might be a dance right there. I like Mince. Mince is growing on me. Nope, that's not going to be enough. Wait. Before we forget fucking anything else... Let's not forget the log does need to come out. Yeah, no, Mince is good. Honestly, the only character that kind of annoys me a lot right now is Lindros, and again, Xavier's assured me he does absolutely grow on you, so... And it's not like I'm sitting here being like, this character's fucking garbage, no. He'll probably grow on me. Oh, right, the bow. Right, the bow. That was the reason why I didn't do that originally. Well, I could go for that. Oh, she counts as flying. That's interesting. Do silver weapons do extra damage to Karina? Actually, wait. I think it's actually better in my best interest to do this. We kill the archer, so the sword lives. Let me move you back out of position, so you're fine. Sword is fine now. You don't have Canto Plus, so there's not much point in me banking on that. I got use out of it, which is all I really cared about. So, Xavier, what do I need to know about this map specifically, man? Nothing on the houses. I like that Vermilion's actually getting enough strength to reliably be able to one-round things. That's not what was supposed to happen. Oh god, did the building fucked me over. Shit. Get... Oh, no! Yeah, the building definitely fucked me there. Alright, hold on. I think this might be death. I have to rescue, but the question is, can I pull off a rescue and not lose somebody? I don't think so. You have 9 speed. I did. That's annoying. He does have Sanctuary, but he's gonna get hit twice, which doesn't do any good. So I think the best thing I can do is trade for Sanctuary. Pick the absolute lightest weapon I have. And rescue. I'm still getting hit, but there is a chance I might not get murdered. It's not a great chance, but it's something. If I have to kill something, I want you to tank a fucking hit, not a magic hit. Magic would be considerably scarier, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was the building. The ruins took up more of my movement than I was expecting them to. How much damage does the Duando do? Like 12 damage. Oh, you know what I fucking should have done? I should have equipped him with the crossbow. He could have attacked with that. Fuck, that was dumb. There, airship is fine for one turn while I deal with this. And there's no way for me to do that. Well, we might lose Vet, which I'm going to be pretty sad about if we do. But at least I won't lose Vermilion if that happens. I did not think the ruins were going to take that much movement off of me. I didn't think they would take any because I thought they were fucking ruins. Oh well, it's a lesson learned. Good boy, Yosef. Guard our way home. Actually, I guess guard our home. It's technically our ship now. Oh my god, Vet, you're so thick. Look at her, she's so thick! She's fine! Let's fucking go! She fucking tanked that like an absolute Chad. I thought she was so dead. All right, well, first things first, we gotta correct this fucking mistake. First of all, you can go fuck yourself. Well, the sanctuary probably helped a lot too, if you want to get real technical. Good job, Ellery. Oh, that's right! Killing with the crocodile also fully heals me. Hey, dear. Alright, where's my boy? Okay, so we gotta figure some plans out here now that we've got some momentum we can push back against our oppressors. How was the walk? I assume you were taking Tessa for a walk since you got home. Get him, Krina. Suddenly, Min's having a great magic stat. Besides S-Warp is actually pretty fucking great. Also, I think we're very quickly getting to the point where over half of my army is no longer human. You know what? I'm not gonna complain, man. Bro's got 26 fucking luck. He's gonna live forever. We have Skellington, the Sword, the Chimkin, the Cyclops. Ah, yes, the Cyclops. Greatest of the Clopses. Oh, we have the Dargon. Green is technically a Dargon. Wait, good. Weather wasn't mental amounts of hot and a nice breeze. Tessa was well behaved and watched three little kids were chasing their dad who was running. Oh, precious! That's so cute. Hey, Tower, why don't you just take a quick little... There you go. Can you, like, one-tap this? Yes, you can. Even without even the fucking man splitter, you split this man. You know what? She's got lots of defense. Let's give her the bonk. Bonk. I mean, like, okay, let's be real here. Her defense is fucking 14. Bro does 5 damage and probably dies in a counterattack. I want to lure this guy in next, if possible. Possibly both. Because you both have a spear, right? Oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Curved axe? They've got curved axes. Curved axes. It's a Skyrim joke for you guys up there. How bad is this? Oh. Okay, so she does count as flying. I should point that out. But that's fine. Hey, remember me? I never made flesh. Finally, you reveal your true form. Yeah, I remember you. You hurt Uncle. I will hurt you. I think those fools refused to hunt down a young girl. I am justified. Die, monster! You don't belong in this. Oh my god, my flesh! So close. I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul. Your mother sucks cocks in hell. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. You can use lances. Let's see if we can break the game. All right, that was one of the supply tents, right? Yes. Bitch, come and get me. Oh, that's right, Skull Smash can't counter, but that's fine. She's literally just took, like, no damage from that. Okay, so what do you think happens when I equip her with the spear? I'm assuming no animation will play. That's my best guess. But what I'm hoping is, for whatever reason, it just opens its mouth and shoots a spear out of it, which would be the greatest thing. In the name of the Holy Father, the power of Christ compels you, flicks holy water at the demon. The demon looks mildly perturbed. You know, honestly, this is another one of those chapters that I think narratively is amazing because it has done such a good job of building up to it. Like, we literally did piss off everyone who's here in the first, like, 7 chapters. They all actually have a reason to be here chasing us, whether or not that reason is conceived of their own minds or not. So, everything here feels incredibly justified. Which I think is fantastic. Does the coffee show up on a reinforcement by any chance, or is this not a map that I have to worry about that for? No, but Blaine that's why I specifically included, even if those reasons are of their own making. Because Blaine does have a reason. He thinks we were robbing a town and then we beat his ass. So he does actually have justifiable reason to think we're villains. He's wrong, but like I said, he does have justifiable reason to think he's right. No words for heretical scum. Ow, why did a boat shoot me? Well, simply put, I just don't like you. Yeah, I'm gonna cut you to ribbons. And he threw a Cheerio at me! How did Gecko die? I didn't see it. Gecko got killed because the boss of the desert map is bullshit. And I very much calculated that it couldn't move in range to hit her, and then it just did. This was supposed to be easy. Bro, the only thing easy around here is your mother. And I'm gonna trade these documents for a book. Like a big dumb nerd. What class was the boss? What class was that boss? That is a good question. Bonk. And the killer of the other guy, Teflon, is right over here because apparently we didn't kill this dog enough. So what we need to do is we need to find a way to be able to push down into this range. I think the way to best do that is to kill that mage, and that eliminates a lot of the problem. I want to be able to get to where I can reliably dance for you to get you twice. Well, to be fair, dear, I kind of set you up for The Exorcist because I'm pretty sure the "Your Mother Sucks Cocks in Hell" line I yelled was from The Exorcist. Like, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it quoted. And I was pretty sure it was an Exorcist line. Can't believe I came out of retirement for this. Let's get this over. Is that a fucking dragon? Bravo, I couldn't have asked for a better way to die. You have my highest regards. Yeah, I'm sure being disintegrated at the cellular level to a dragon, like a hell dragon, was the way to go. Good call. My anime girl! Probably did. I don't know. I don't know if it would be. Again, you're being like disintegrated at a fucking cellular level. Like, how in the fuck would that be like painless? You know what I mean? That doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Oh yeah, I guess I can't swarp this. Okay, I gotta find a way to, like, attract a fucking enemy. And I don't know if you have the res, you do not. Alright, hold on, I have an idea. And it's not a great idea, but I gotta do some math. Okay, you don't fucking scare me, because you do jack and shit. And you have wind, but wind is +4 speed, so you will hit me twice. You would hit me for 28 damage. But that actually should be fine. If I've got that calculated properly, Mince should be able to Mince should be fine. Can you reach that? Not if I'm blocking it. So what we could do here is weaken that and then let Oriana get the kill. Hey, as long as we're not talking about the fucking movie Deliverance, because that movie gets fucking weird. Don't watch it if you haven't. Yeah, but it wouldn't be like one cell dying, guys. It would be multiple cells all dying simultaneously. I feel like that sounds pretty fucking terrifying and painful. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Nobody messes with my family and gets away with it. Dude, your fucking son's name was Dirk. I feel like he's got a bigger problem with you than I do. I don't even know who you are. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, you know what? I have a rescue staff if I need it, so let's go. Okay, what is 9 times 5? It's more than 33, right? I'm pretty sure 9 times 5 is more than 33. cool. Murder. Foreman! Ah, hell. I like how it's just doing a little trot dance. You notice that? When it's like standing on the map, I kind of love that. You attack? You do. Let's fucking go. All right, I have a way to deal with you. All right, all that's left is to move Calcium. I don't think Calcium can tank spells that well. No, he cannot. You are literally here to fight Axe Bros whenever possible. I think you can tank that, though. Imagine if the fucker just took 5 damage. Aw, Hannah, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a great day. We're trying to fix our airship. Wonder if the creator of this hack loves chickens. I would imagine, I mean, the other alternative is they fucking hate chickens. And they just put them in here hoping you kill them. Which would also be funny. How was the rest of genealogy, Hannah? Did you finish the chapter you were on? Thanks, dear. Look, I'm gonna bonk you in the fucking head next turn, probably. Get him, Bone Boy! Chapter 2. Yeah, that's one of the things I remember about genealogy is it takes fucking ever to play. Ow. Oh, that's fodder right there. You know what's occurring to me that if you just show up to this hack halfway through and are just watching me play it, it is very possible to just believe I'm doing a randomizer of sorts with how my units look. No, this is just the base game. This is just how the game is. Oh, Blaine's on the move. Oh, you know what? I guess the longbow would slow you down a fair bit, wouldn't it? That's fine. That's more chicken fodder right there. Yep, so I should take 28 damage from this based on speed. And that's fine. Like I said, I planned for that. Wait, what? Why are you meleeing me? And why do I only deal 3 damage to you? What the hell is that book? Oh god, I just realized I'm gonna hit it 4 times and deal a grand total of fucking 12 damage. Whoa! Alright, I gotta check out that spell. I don't know what Shell does, but I'm getting the feeling it upped his fucking physical defense. You know, I should probably not have Tower running across the map by himself right now. Oh god. It's a Shell, take a guess, right? Feel like a turtle, +5 defense, yep. That is valid. You know what's not physical, though? Yeah, the fact that it was 1 range does absolutely make a lot of sense. I don't think Turtle Tome's the way to go. Also, I just realized that I fucking put Tower up against a guy that definitely has a sword. It actually makes a lot of sense for Raylan to come up here, because this guy is very magic damagey. So all of my units are a fair bit farther away from this than I was expecting. I might actually not use the chicken for that. I might need to do it this way. Yeah, I definitely need to do it this way. That's fine. Honestly, become deadlier. I'm very fine with that. Okay, that works as long as nobody else can follow up. What? Am I just that fucking slow? Oh, I am. It's not the longbow at all. It was just that. Wow. All right, color me surprised. I guess Vet is more like Hornet than I thought. Shoot real good, can shoot pretty far, cannot shoot very fast. All right, so that's a bit of a problem, but not an insurmountable one. Jesus Christ. That was a YouTube subscriber. Cool. We have a new sub on YouTube. I just wasn't expecting that's what scared the fuck out of me. The weirdly defensive sword. Alright, let's get this fucking thing replaced. You know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea? A couple of like vulneraries on this just in case. Oh, I am on a timer. I didn't notice that. You escaped justice once before, monsters, but I swear on my blade it ends today. On God. Did I just get shot by a boat? The cutlass is a bit of a problem. He does get brave off of that. Hopefully he's not fast enough to double. Oh no, that's not even the boss. That's just him. Well, thankfully, most of the huts to repair the thing are now cleared off. Wow! Tower might be dead. The archer could probably just kill Tower right now. I just wasn't expecting 27 to come off of that. Yep. Well, a devastating injury, but I've made it through worse. I must fall back for now. Well, Tower, you have served us well. I really wish you weren't holding the warp staff when you did that. Oh, we get to fucking... Wait, we get to... Do we get to customize this bitch? Yeah, I'm working on it now. I only have the old portrait. I don't have the new one. Xavier, could you grab me like an updated version of Tower's portrait, please? I don't actually have a PNG for that. I didn't even think about that. I was like, Tower won't die. I don't have to consider that. All right. Okay. So the cannon gives us 3 to 5 range, 5 might, 90 hit, and AoE. The bolter is extra damage against other ships. The ballista is against other flyers. There's a physics staff we can put on board, or the Chokunu, which I believe is a kind of crossbow, and it gets 4 attacks. I want the one that hurts other ships, because I feel like the areas we're going to need that for are going to be other ships. You may have to screenshot it and just, like, make it yourself. Not that I want to encourage you to be like, oh, do this thing for me, but, like, do this thing for me. Grr. Only got 1 rock left? Cool, this will work out perfectly for me then. Yep, it is. Teflong's killer has been killed once more. So now you'll unequip the rock because it's busted and go back to your axe, which will fuck up this guy. Yeah, I did not realize I was on a fucking timer for this. Oh, it does no fucking damage to him. Oh, that's because I have no stats yet. You can tank a magic hit as long as it's not something like super devastating to her. Well, I have 0 stats. Of course, it's doing no damage. Like for this map, the ship has literally no. Oh, those are growths. You're right. I'm stupid. Okay. I was like, no, they're all zeros. What are you talking about? Of course, it doesn't work. Is there anything else over here that can fucking hit me? Nope. All right. Sword, go in. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Because I can kill him with a thunderclap, right? Yes. Well, then the other one can't kill me, so it doesn't even matter. Well, while I may deal decent damage to you, I don't actually do enough to justify much on you, so... I think I'm gonna have to run that fucker over with my dragon next turn. And with you being there... Well, actually, hold on. How much damage do you do? 16? What's my res? Oh. The ship bolter uses magic? I didn't know that. I mean, I'm flying blind here, man, so I also did not know that. Well, I guess I can do this safely because, like, realistically, the fucking mage can't actually hurt me. Also, how's it going, Crisps? Like, logically, the mage can't scratch me, so I might as well just sit here and fucking farm him on enemy phase. Alright, next is I gotta lure this guy in, which means we need an Iron Axe and a Vulnerate. Oh, I could have just put him on this. I literally just did that too, so I don't know why I forgot about that, and then I have to get rid of you. Yeah, I can equip the Harm, he can just die that way. Actually, I have an idea. Is there a thing where you can see like the chapter information or something? Are you talking about like my objectives and stuff? Or something else? Doing well, glad to see someone playing one of my favorite FE hacks. We finished my favorite hack last time, and I said after I finished Bells of Byelen I was going to either do Cerulean Crescent or Souls of the Forest next. And most people really seem to gravitate towards Cerulean Crescent, so I picked that one. Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue for ROM hacks. I would be doubtful. That was for tower, you fuck. Not yet. I must avenge you. I must. Oh, I definitely see why. I'm not bitter that I didn't get to do Souls of the Forest. It was more just like, okay, that's what people want to see. I guess that's what we'll play. Souls of the Forest is whack. I liked it. I didn't beat it because it got really hard, but I'm like, that's just calling to me to come back and do more and see where it's going. That should be weak enough that I can pick it off with like Karina or something. Hell, Karina might be able to one-shot this guy for all I know. Maybe Chickson can kill him? I don't know. What the hell was that sound? What was that sound? What was that? Wow. Oh yeah, with that being swords, I don't have a fucking hope in hell of hitting him with weapon triangle. Thankfully, I'm out of his range, so that's all that really matters. Thanks, Oren. Kind of made a mistake there, but that's fine. 16? Did I even bother checking to see if I can go in those gates? I don't think I did. Xavier, can I enter the buildings at the top of the map? Because I don't really have any reason to go back there now and check. And I'm gonna feel really stupid if that was what I was supposed to do. No, don't worry about it. Thank you, Master. Oh, you have a fucking 3-range spear. Well, that is decidedly more annoying. It's also very tanky. Yep, exactly. It's fun hunting us. Now it's my turn to play the hunter. So this is what the curse is. Commander, this is for you. Quit blabbing and die. So much to say, no more time to say it. And if I can augment her speed just a little bit, where did you get damaged from? What hit you? Oh, okay. That's fine then. I was like so confused. I'm like, I swear to God, there was nothing around this guy. Badge. Fine. He'll kill him. Where do those stairs go? Whoa! Well, that was a mistake and a half. Not. Maybe he's fine. And if he isn't, it's not like, we lose him permanently, so. Oh, there's a lot more guys up there than I thought. That's okay. Again, calcium can die and nothing will be lost, so. Oh. And now you're dead. So I guess Murky gets added to the group by default just by me needing another healer. Oh, I can get the same upgrade repeatedly if I want. Why would I ever choose to do that? Okay, we need to, like, hustle up. Thankfully, I can get to this one this turn. Do I have, like, anything that fucking works on you? That's considerably better. Giving up too much. Can't falter at the last stretch. Wait, what happens to his equipment when he dies? How does that work? No clue, never picked white. Maybe he keeps it? That'd be nice. You're still weak for another turn, so... Exactly, right? definitely leave you there for the time being, I think. Please leave my boat alone. That, you want to, like, crit this thing at any point here? I think we need the cannon. Nothing says airship like big fuck-off cannon. We've landed safely. Go, go, go. The ships. Now, we've only got a bit of time to escape, and we're not all dying here. Looks like they've got it handled. That's our cue to bail. The fight was just getting good. Oh well. Just staying here was already a needed risk, and you... Yeah, I know. We need to get moving. They owe us one. What? You know what? That actually kind of gave them an out there. Fisheries are shaking. The green tide is coming. You serious? Now? There are barely any trees out here. The green tide can hit anywhere. I suggest we get a move on. Getting everyone to the repaired ship could take more time than you think. I was doing that already. Forget to tell me where the gods come back from the dead to personally smite us. Hit tower, you're dead. Stop talking. Honestly, that was probably the perfect time for that to happen because it allowed the boat to bail before the green unit could die. Like, that was probably the fucking ideal situation to be in for that. Because it literally came in at the exact time it needed to let that boat get away. Because that boat was dead. Look, I ain't leaving without the bougie, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on here that's really awesome for effects, and I agree with you. Can't do anything with that. Calcium, you want this? My boy! The burdens are lifted. I'm sorry, Kiryu. Got the bougie. All right, we got the objectives. Get the fuck out of Dodge. I think we'll be able to get out of here. Very minimal effort. So to speak. The dancer I'm not worried about being far behind because she gets an extra full turn whenever I dance. Here they come. Phantom with silver axes. Provoke. Oh, that could be interesting. And they're a different color, so that means they literally will be, like other, like the other enemies could attack them. Remnants of a human soul, a distilled human, if you will. Soul. There's a lot of it. Phantasms with odd origins that fade upon contact but are no less lethal. I think we get out at this turn. Bye, fuckers! Oh god, that was a fucking huge demon! Got that larger and better ship that we promised to get, and way ahead of time. It certainly is some good luck, but it's not quite the same. What's the problem? Not really any sense of achievement for taking someone else's scraps. I'm going to figure out the work piece behind every inch of the ship and make me own. Tougher, faster, and easier to manufacture. I appreciate the confidence. Anything ancients could do, we could do better. Exactly. You got everything you wanted from the workshop. And more, despite Tower's best efforts. I'm glad you and the captain pulled off that stunt. Tower's finally off my back. Which was a dicey move, but it got paid off. Plus Tower be dead now, so I mean, what are we even talking about? And so all's well that ends well. You don't ever see it, but the description in the game files is time to die. Oh. Imagine you're staying on as the shipwright for the immediate future? With the airship and all. Pay's good and hopefully occupational hazard is reduced. Now that most of our pursuers are dead and we're in the air. Don't get your hopes up. Suppose I could stay around it some more as I finish my papers. Aw, just for me? Yeah, I also appreciate the pay. I did good, didn't I? I was slaughtering them. You did just fine, dear. Anyone else that dares try me will meet the same fate. I deserve this power after how much pain it caused me. There's no need for further bloodshed. We will find somewhere safe to live. Far away from the sect. Why do we need to run? We've done nothing wrong. They should run from me. Karina, please, you're not invincible. We still don't know how your transformation functions and how dangerous it is to use. You're worrying too much. I feel fine, better than I ever have before. I'm just really tired. Karina? She's fine. She just exhausted herself. What a day this has been. Thought it was over and we could finally go home in peace. The gods wouldn't make it that easy. Her health doesn't appear to be quickly deteriorating as before the workshop, so her condition should be stable. With how she was acting today, I don't know if the degeneration is still there, or if the treatment was only given her a small amount of time. I don't think supernatural influences are at play. Receiving such unnatural power after being ill for so long, it's no surprise she'd use it to so viciously charge her former pursuers when given the chance. I can only hope so. It's my intent that we find a way somewhere far from to settle down, away from all this danger. But now, you fear Karina wouldn't want that at all. Especially now that she thinks herself far stronger than she actually is. Parents should let their children on their own path when they're of age. Most parents don't have to worry about the sect or a cursed bloodline. But what do you want, Oriana? Younger Oriana would have told me she'd rather die than live on some boring life of a farm. I've spent so long looking after her cure for Karina I almost forgotten. I suppose the thrill of adventure still calls to me, but I'm not living just for myself. Then there's your obvious answer. The Seahawks aren't disbanding anytime soon, and you'll be able to prepare Karina for whatever dangers she may face. I suppose that's the easiest solution was in front of my eyes. What about you, Tower? I don't think I'll be very welcome at the sect. There goes my retirement plan. Will you stay with us, Tower? Your family, after all. I suppose I should put my twilight years to good use. I'd rather spend it on an airship than rot away in the sect's library. What a wild few months it's been, eh? I think earlier this year my greatest concern was if the princess would like my duck stew. It has felt like years since we left the mainland. I should start an autobiography. A humble cook to the best adventurer on the Crescent. Still in progress. If I were to read an accurate account of our journey thus far, I would assume it was all pure embellishment. Then I'll just need more embellishment so that the basis seems more plausible. Yet despite all we went through, our initial objective is no closer. We didn't find any artifacts that give us a chance to strike at the kingdom. We can fucking fly, bitch! Oh, my little faces aren't working, but that's fine. Zach, I know how to fix this. All I have to do is assign the shortcut to that. And then, boom, I can do it. We can fucking fly, bitch! There we go. I would say the ability to fly over your fucking opponent's stationary kingdom and drop bombs from on high is a pretty good fucking advantage to pull. And for all our losses, I doubt we'd be much richer than when we started. We got out with all our limbs and we looted a working airship. Our adventure could have ended in a much worse way at any point. I suppose you're right. In the end, the whole endeavor was a foolish fantasy that I could exact my revenge by finding a convenient plot device. That's reserved for a hero in some legend, not for the likes of us. Speak for yourself. I'm absolutely legendary hero material. Vince, I don't understand you. You aren't wanted by the kingdom. You could have left at any time. Why put up with all this? You know the story of how I was knighted? I've heard of it, but I'm not too sure. I have been a cook in the princess's household for quite a few years. She asked me personally if there was anything I desired of my service. As you might imagine, I was very flattered, but also quite intimidating. I was paid well enough, so I simply gave the answer that her satisfaction was all I needed. I suppose it wouldn't be much of a story if you'd asked her about knighthood directly. That would be ridiculous. Why would a happy cook want to become a knight? A few days later, I was joking around in the kitchen about how it was my destiny to become the world's strongest knight. You know how it is, just some banter. The princess never was too good at discerning humor. I had the same realization when I got my armor and knighting ceremony the day after. That's how the princess was. She cared about everyone, no matter how insignificant. I never needed to become a knight, but that was someone worth being a knight of. That hasn't changed now that she's gone. You're a far greater knight than any of those so-called highborn knights. Of course I am. They can't cook. The princess heard you'd been caught. The last order to me was to rescue you. And just like with this cooking, the mince doesn't take things halfway. I think the princess cared for me even as everything came crumbling down. Mince, thank you for everything you've done. I don't deserve it. Don't think I'm having a miserable time out here. Thrilled new horizons made the journey worth it. Plus I can cook things with this cool fireball you gave me. It's kind of sweet. However, my goal is not the same as yours. The princess would simply wish for you to live well. I'd fight a battle long lost. That's what she would say, but my desire for revenge is not just for the princess, it's also for myself. I cannot find peace until I drag everyone responsible for my predicament down into the mud with me. Know that while I wish you well, I have no desire to return to the mainland. Surely you aren't willing to return so soon. My decisions were reckless. I do plan to stay on the Crescent for some time. A reckoning is in the distant future. Very glad to hear. I'll have the pleasure of my stew and a lovely companionship for a while longer. Aw, they're adorable. I didn't think we'd meet here, Captain Ellery. You sure owe us one for this. The Seahawks are in your debt. I was not expecting any friendly faces. We haven't met, but I'm Nerissa, Irindi's leader of magical research, or Orin's handler, depending on who you ask. I'd prefer a different introduction, but it's valid. Same as Okal's arch-sage Nerissa? I haven't been for a long time. As far as anyone remembers that title. I have a companion that spoke highly of your exploits. It's an honor to meet you. Pleasantries aside, we're interested in how you got into a conflict against 4 different factions simultaneously. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm rather impressed by how many enemies you've made in such a short span of time. It's a rather complicated affair. Please do inform us of the important details. Will you give me another warp staff? Tower kind of took mine to hell with him. One very long retelling later, with some subtle changes to paint the Seahawks in the best light. What could this Maurice fellow have offered the Salt Swarm to have them go after you? Neglect their duty to the Crescent. Must have been some serious reward. I imagine he simply gave them empty promises backed by his position. I suspect he had a hand in all of our encounters in some way. If we see anyone with his description, we'll be aware. We'd like your assistance for another matter, though. It's within our power, we're willing. The green tide is in full swing, partially due to the loss of the Salt Swarm. We need all the adventuring bands we can get to prevent their incursion. The Seahawks may not be willing to go into danger so soon after our last close call. The Guild of Yelunzar have refused to lift a finger. Our only allies against the tide are the sect and minor adventuring bands. Considering we've angered the sect by assisting you, surely this help is in your power. I'll try to convince the crew of it. Arende always gives a good price for the service of its adventurers. There's one thing we have, it's gold. That would be a good motivating factor. The crew would agree for a good price. Before you leave, would you take a good price for your airship? Acquiring the airship was a crew effort. They would not take kindly to me making this decision on their behalf. The amount of working airships known can be counted on one hand. Can your crew defend such a prize from the Crescent's finest? I can't guarantee we could, but we're willing to try. Having an airship has its uses in avoiding enemies. A shame, then. Orin, this is why you don't fire without asking first. Pirate gangs and the mythic mercs are of no concern. But the sect and the Salt Swarm? I don't think we have to worry about the Salt Swarm anymore. They lost a good amount of elites and their commander. Starved camel is still larger than a horse. I guess that's an interesting concept as a metaphor. The Salt Swarm are numerous, and even their remnants pose a threat. The majority of them lost to a single newly formed adventuring crew. We only really need to worry about the sect. Once the tide clears, we, and I mean you, are going to give them an apology, and gifts to accompany the prepared excuse. Oh no, that's going to be an awful time. You brought this upon yourself. As rash as your actions were, we may get some good out of it. These Seahawks could prove to be valuable odds if they can survive that much, and we need reliable hands if we're to escape the Guild's tight grip on the Crescent. I told you I was a good judge of people. You didn't believe me. Even a broken clock is right twice per day. I'm not validating your actions. I didn't even know I had muscles that could ache in this way, not a feat I could replicate. The carnage, the screams, the sound of flesh being melted from the bone. Is it right for this to feel so gratifying? Ooh. What is the meaning of this? The Saltsworn's reign of Inan is over. It's time for the carrion crows to rule Inan. Mother leaves town for just a few days and you dare do this? You have some nerve. You don't know, little man? The Seahawks killed your mother and your lieutenants and her lieutenants at Tuskar's Pass. Like, that can't be true. She's alive, I'm sure of it. She couldn't have died. Is the little boy going to go crying to his mother? That might be a tad difficult. Foul coward. You wouldn't have dared to move if she even glanced in your direction. Playtime's over. Don't worry, you can reunite with your mother soon. If I didn't kill the mom in that last turn, does this cutscene stay the same? I'm kind of curious. Don't touch him, scum. Kalyani is dead. What? This cutscene does change. Oh, what could her brat offer you? Kalyani was a worthy leader. I will not see your son harmed. But take your loyalty to the grave. Spare me. Serves that arrogant woman right. She won't even get a proper burial. Now she won't be able to protect the son that she so loved. This will be most enjoyable. Saltsworn to me! Saltsworn! You think anyone will listen to you, brat? You're no commander. Who the hell are you? I don't give my name to filth. Oh, shit. Wait, what? I'm sorry, robot hand. You want to fucking run that by me again? Fall back. Call the rest of the crows. You'll pay for this, you one-eyed bastard. Thank you. Are you one of Mother's old friends? Yes, my name is Maurice. It's been a while since I've returned to Inan. Then is it true? Could Mother really have fallen? I'm sorry, it's true. Seahawks got to her through deceit and treachery. Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! We fucking won! She was the toughest boss on that map. We fucking beat her fair and square. Can't be happening. Did Uncle Wield survive the battle? I'm sorry. The Seahawks, you say? Please, tell me everything about them. I want to know. In time, but we must be off. Those so-called crows will be back with more men. Am I to be run out of the very town I was born in? Surely we could fight these traitors. There aren't enough loyal Saltsworn to hold Inan. We must retreat. But we will find an opportunity to settle our debts, especially with the Seahawks. You're right, Master Maurice. I'll bide my time, but Mother will be avenged. He was holding that thing. It's not a robot hand. Don't ruin our fun. All right, well, we're going to stop there because we're at the 3-hour mark and I'm getting kind of hungry. But that was fun. It does suck that we lost Tower, but, you know, it is what it is. We will, we'll have to kind of, like, regroup and pick a new healer. Like, I guess Murky can step in as the next healer, but Tower is absolutely going to be missed. The ability to shirk off a lot of physical and magic attacks, one-shot certain enemies with his axe, and also heal is not easily replaceable. That is a very, very solid Jag. Might be one of my favorite Jaggins I've gotten in any of the hacks I've ever played. Just for the sheer fact, like, they could do everything I needed them to do. The other downside is they lost the Warp Staff when they died. So I guess if I have to try and find a silver lining for that particular issue, it's that I did use about half of it. So it's not like I lost an entire Warp Staff. I did use about half of it. But that is small potatoes compared to, you know, just all the other advantages those last 5 uses could have been. Now, I do happen to see that Bitezar is streaming Hollow Knight right now, and I have promised Bitezar that since they were so kind to join our little community and they have been stopping by and they raided us, we are going... Small potatoes. Potatoes! I didn't even realize I made that pun. I'm sorry. I said I would return the favor and raid them back. They're playing Hollow Knight, which is a great fucking game. I love Hollow Knight, so let's go wish them well. I do not know what's on the docket for tonight, but we shall see. It'll probably be a bit of a later stream because I'm going to take a bit of a break and I might have a little bit of a cat nap. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. And be sure to show some love and appreciation to Bitezar and say hello. I will catch you next time. And as always, you may now switch off the stream safely.